What's going on, people? It's TRB. How you doing? Yep, that's my junk. My bed ain't made up. That's my clean clothes, junk drawer, so to speak. My dirty clothes basket is over there. That's how my truck is set up. How is your truck set up? What's going on? I just wanted to come here. I'm waiting to get loaded at the recycling place. Ruben, first to comment. Swagger, what's happening? Man, what's going on? I ain't got really nothing to talk about. I'm just passing time. Actually, I do got something to talk about, but I ain't ready to talk about it yet. I might have a little bit of good news, bad news. Hey, who knows? We'll figure it out, though. We gonna figure it out later on today. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be pretty dope. Just depends on what kind of thing. What's going on, Vicky? Cadillac 395. How you doing? Anthony Peterson, what's going on? So, I ain't really got nothing to talk about. I just want to jump live and see what y'all was doing. Giovanni in the house. I see you. What's going on, Boer? Big Sex. What's going on, Miss Pearl? How you doing? How you doing? I saw your comment on Facebook. Did I subscribe to you as a friend? I want to subscribe to you as a friend, but I'm going to be stalking your pictures. I'm going to be like, ooh, like. You know, what's going on, people? What's going on? Well, one, I watched Trucker Brown and Loshan video, and they talking about $4,000 to fix the truck. I was like, God dang. You know, but that's just a part of Showtime. What's up? That's just a part of on or up. You're gonna have times where the truck break down. It's just that you don't want the truck to break down at least with the first 2-3 months. Let you build up a little capital. You know what I'm saying? Man, just got selected for Employee of the Month. Hey, that's what's up, Giovanni. What up, TRB? I'm starting CDL school down here in Gulfport, Mississippi. Hey, I used to live in Jackson, Mississippi, man. I went to Callaway. Yeah, you know, but that's a part of the game. Now, I'm wondering if it was $4,000 for a manual, what it would have been for an automatic. Also, I want to know why that Swift truck was in there. You got a brand new truck and you sit in the shop. What's going on with that? You know, but to me, it seemed like YouTube been a little bit dry lately on the truckers, on the trucking information stuff, or trucker entertainment. You know, it's been a little bit dry. I just been scrolling like, dang, ain't nobody got nothing going on. Chasing Andrews, you need to come on back with your daily vlogs, man. That's all I'm saying. I told these dudes how important the warranty is. Yeah, but you know what? A lot of people tell you, oh, shout out to One Rich, man. I saw your here's what's funny, One Rich. Everybody say there ain't no money coming out of Florida. But when you showed the load board, everything was like $1.50, $2, $2.50. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was you only getting less than $1 coming out of Florida with these mega carriers, and you leasing on to these mega carriers and they dispatch you? When I saw your video, I was expecting to see everything be like $1, 90 cents, $1.10, you know? But I'm seeing stuff on there that was like $1.50, $2. There was a couple short runs that you showed that was like damn near $3. I was like, but there's no money coming out of Florida. Or is the money? Well, no, because you showed one coming out of Florida going to like Georgia. So, and it paid over like $1.50. But I thought it was in no freight, no money in Florida. You know what I'm saying? But you know, sometimes you buy these trucks, and my connection is getting weak for whatever reason. Sometimes you buy these trucks and you can't see everything that goes on with them. You know, Twan, what's up? The rates coming out of Florida has always been low for the year. Yeah, but like I said, I was looking at the thing. Now, I don't know, like you said, the produce and everything is popping down in Florida. So, you know, that's why the rates might have been a little bit high. I think you can get out of Florida. It's just you're going to have to hop, skip, and jump to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? You take one from the bottom of Florida, you go to the middle of Florida with a short run paying $2. Then you go from the middle of Florida to a little bit more out of Florida, paying, you know, $2 and some change, and you grab that $1.50, $2.10 load to get out and get to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? If you can, would it be dope, man? If you can, I want to see if they got anything in San Diego or Ontario or Fontana. Those are heavy freight lanes, because San Diego got 905, and everything coming over the border, over the Mexico border, goes to the 905 out down there in San Diego, which is about 15 minutes from my house. And Ontario, Fontana, all that stuff, they got a lot of freight that come out of there. So I just wanted to see what the load board was looking like. You know what I'm saying? The program, what's going on? You know, so so as far as the Uber thing go, man, shout out to One Rich for putting out that information. You need to shoot him a tweet, One Rich. You need to tweet him. Listen to me. I need you to listen. It's the reason why I'm saying this. Tweet them. Now, I don't know. You might want to tweet them, but then again, the information that you put out there might have been confidential because you actually showed the load board and stuff like that. But the videos you do for the Uber jump, tweet at Uber Freight. That's all I'm gonna say for that right now. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, all I'm gonna say is I tweeted at them, and all of a sudden they following me, and they watched one of my videos. So I don't know who TRD is. I don't know who TRD. So Real Talk Productions, RTP. I can't even answer your question. I don't know who TBD is. You know what I'm saying? To be determined to be the right brother. That's probably what you were saying, though. That's probably what you were saying. But yeah, that's just a little word of advice. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that you might get a response or a DM or, you know, an email or nothing. Just saying the possibility is there. But yeah, man. So as far as the company that I'm trying to go to, P-test finally came in. Everything is good with the P-test, but now I don't know if I told y'all, but my air conditioner went out in my truck. So I had the curtains up, but I had my windows down because it was really hot when I was up in like McCarran or Sparks, Nevada, up that way. And somebody stole some stuff out of my truck. You know, they didn't steal my wallet. They didn't steal my Nintendo Switch because I had all that stuff in the back, my laptop and stuff. I had all that stuff in the back. But they stole the thing. You know how you have these, I had a better one, but you got these where you keep the paperwork. Well, I had my long form DOT in there. I had checks, per diem checks in there. I had about 8 per diem checks in there. I had paperwork. I had truck washes. I had skills. I get reimbursed for all this stuff, and now I can't get reimbursed because I don't have the receipt. You know, but somebody stole that out of my truck. And the reason why I know they stole it out of my truck, because I'm a creature of habit. There's 2 places that I would have that. I would have it in the little container thing up here, or I would have it sitting right here in the window, right above my steering wheel, because I would put paperwork in there or do some paperwork. And so somebody stole it about a couple weeks ago. So now, you know, I got Experian. So anything that goes on with my credit, because they got everything. They got address, business address, my business address, my business name, my company address, my company name. They got date of birth, social security number, because all that stuff be on different paperwork that I have. And yeah, so hopefully they just took all that stuff. I mean, literally, I had about $300 worth of reimbursements in there. You know, I had about 4 truck washes. That's $40 a pop. You know, I had all kind of weight tickets in there. And so yeah, so that happened. So now all I'm waiting on now is to get back home. But even if I got back home tonight, which I doubt I'm gonna get home tonight, I'm probably gonna get home tomorrow morning. If I get back home tomorrow morning, the doctor's office is gonna be closed because it's a holiday weekend. You know what I'm saying? Going to Swift in about 3 weeks, yo. Hey, do your thing, man. Do your thing. Go out there to Swift and get that training. And, you know, a lot of people in Swift, I'm gonna say it's 85% of the people that went to Swift on the recommendation of my video, they doing okay. The rest of them, they had bad experiences, and which I totally understand. But you know, it's when you're dealing with a variety of trainers, you're gonna have those trainers that are just assholes. And but the people that didn't have a good experience and that told me about it, they are off at a different company doing their thing, and still progressing with their CDL. So hey, that's definitely a business. Zilla the Trucker, we doing great. What's going on, man? All the negative towards Swift is BS. Well, they're the big guys. They're the Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? So of course they're gonna get hated on, which I would think, after watching Guilty 718, I would think more people would hate on CR England than they would Swift, because Swift gets you in, get you trained real quick, put you in the truck, and get you out there. You know, now, is that the best way to do it? Not for everybody, you know, but yeah. CR England training was long and intensive, and then they have you as a student still training another student, which is weird to me, you know. But hey, Let's see. DMC says, do you know any credit union, banks, or companies that have decent financing on trucks? I'm looking for financing. My credit is good and down payment is no problem. I'm in Cali on the west. I do not. There's you can holler at SoCal. Holler at SoCal. He can definitely get you that information, and you can also glean some information from 404 Trucker or that crazy guy, because that's kind of what he's going through right now. James Hensley. First off, let me holler at my dude. Hey, let me tell you something. When you in a sketchy area, right, and you're sitting in your driver's seat and you're looking around and you see a brown van roll up, all I'm saying is be cautious. Then when you ain't supposed to deliver till tomorrow, but it's the middle of the night and that brown van roll up and tell you go ahead and go in the door, you got essay with the tattoo right here, you know what I'm saying? Just be cautious. Hey, look, hey James, I would have had your back there, big hum. I would have hopped out the truck like, hey Holmes, what's up, fool? You know, that was hilarious. I didn't even finish it. I got like about 80% through it. But yo, James, hey, that video was, I don't know what video you said you took down. I gotta go back and check that out. But hey, if y'all haven't checked out James Hensley, for whatever reason, James, your videos is getting better. Because at first you were just like, hey, fuck this shit. Now you start to tell stories to where people can relate. So shout out to James for, you know, progressing in him being in front of the camera and doing his thing. But that story was, hey, I was like, and I feel you though. I done been in some places, like, I'm not too easily intimidated though. That's my thing. I walk around like a goddamn oversized giraffe or elephant. Like I have no cares in the world, but that's because of my size and height and demeanor, you know? And I have this false sense that nobody can fuck with me. I don't know what that's about. Like, I walk around like, you can't, even though this dude right here might be an MMA fighter, if I don't know it, hey, you can't fuck with me. That's just how I feel about it. So, and that's wrong to think like that, people, but that's just how I feel. But that story was hilarious, bruh. You know, did I send you a friend request, Miss Pearl? I don't know. You commented under the video under where I posted the pictures of all the guys that I met. Shout out to big homie that I met. I met about 3 or 4 people yesterday, and shout out to all of y'all that I met at the in Arizona at the Flying J and the Pilot. And but yeah, that shit was hilarious. Orange County Credit Union in Fullerton, CA is freak for trucks. Let's see. In the final stretch of TNT training here in Prime, 6K miles left, 30K. Hey, do your thing, Odom. Get in, get your experience, get on the road, learn the game, try to figure out the way that you can play the game comfortably, and then you'll be good to go. Is the name of your company Right Time? No, that's not the name of my company. But as far as yeah, so DMC, hopefully I answered your question. Go check out those guys. Also check out Ghost. Shoot him a message as well. And the reason why I say these guys, because these are SoCal and Ghost are people that actually bought trucks in California. So that's why I said to him, check him out. That crazy guy, 404 Trucker, is actually expanding his knowledge on trucking finances and different things like that. So check him out as well. DW, I deleted a video that I went live when DOT was checking my logs. I ran 2 tablets, so I was worried about. Hey, I saw that video where you was like, TRP, you want to know how to get around it? Bang. I was like, whoa, is your company watching this? Worried about it. They couldn't catch me. I still got the video, but it's private now. Yeah, man. You know, it's a thing. TRB, your Super Chat or PayPal program coming. It should I should have Super Chat on here right now. But Ray, I talked to Trucker Brown the other day, and we all in agreement that you are definitely somebody that we need to get in contact with, because you've been supporting us from day one. So I want you to understand that we absolutely appreciate, and not only us, the Cupcake Gang and everybody, all the other groups, but you've actually supported everybody from day one. So if at any time that we ever do get a chance to meet you, Ray Davis, just understand that you ain't got to pay for nothing. Everything's gonna be on us. Even merchandise that I'm trying to put out, but I'm just too lazy. You gonna get it, baby. Don't even worry about it. Oh, Ray Davis is another charismatic Canadian. That's all I'm saying. You know, Island Boy Trucker, what's up? But yeah, I'm waiting to get loaded, so I thought I'd jump on and get a little entertainment. I want y'all to entertain me for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Pablo, I'm chilling, man. Chilling, waiting to get home. Because it's supposed to be some barbecuing and fish frying going on at the house, and I need to be there to partake. I need to be there to partake. You know. Let's see. But the super chat should already be on there, PayPal. And look. Here's my thing about e-begging. I ain't gonna necessarily e-beg. I am gonna put the option out there. If you do want to donate to TRB, I am not gonna stop you. You hear me? I am not gonna stop you. All these people like, hey, I don't do super chat. I do. You know, I don't come out here and try to sell merchandise. I will. Ain't none of this. You know what I'm saying? I do this for the drivers. Yeah, I do this for the driver, and it's great that to see the appreciation as far as comments and monetary value as well. That's just how I feel about it. So I am unapologetically willing to accept all donations. I kid you not. You know, am I making the industry look poor? Look, I get 40 cents a mile. I'm CPM. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hey TRB, I've been watching your videos for about a year now. Shout out to Jamaica, getting them stacks. Hey, that's what's up. I am in Albuquerque, New Mexico right now. Been watching you in the shadow for a while. You always drop great knowledge. Hey, I try. That's what I try to do. You should get Snapchat. I got a Snapchat, but I ain't really into Snapchat. No, that's my thing. I ain't really into it. I tried, and when I try, I really do the effort, but I'm not. I just can't get into it. You not wrong. Get that money. I'm just saying, hey, like Jason Andrews said, I done helped a lot of people open their mind and become successful. Why would I not want to reap the benefits of that? That's all I'm saying. For checking out your videos, I'll be going to Swift at the end of June or in July. Shorty Low, that's what's up, man. Hollywood starts to get paid, you the same. Media Entertainment Truth. There you go. Why not vape out some big clouds for me? I don't feel like vaping right now. Plus the juices I got, I bought them at a random place, and they alright. You know, it's like a strawberry, toasted strawberry. I ain't really a big fan of it. I ain't really a big fan of it at all. Yeah, you know, don't get me wrong. I saw the video Woody did and a couple other people did. Like, you know, I do this for the drive. This is a hobby for me. You know, if you can get paid from doing your hobby, why not? Why not? And I didn't stop doing videos. Shout out to Dread Pirate. I didn't stop doing videos because my money went down. Like I said, I was making upwards to $500 to $1,000 a month off YouTube. Now I'm down. My last check was like $280. You know, yeah, I'm a comedy driver right now until I go get that long form DOT, and then hopefully I can go ahead and get on doing lease, so I can start making some money to go owner op and try to do my own thing. Try to do my own thing, baby. In the Pringles can? No, I just stepped the game up now. I'm pissing in Simply lemonade bottles. Full tank on me. Said full tank on me when I run into you. And Chasing Andrews, y'all saved me a lot of money and headache. Hey, Zilla the Trucker, that's what's up, man. You ever thought about going the route of owning a CDL training school? I wouldn't mind doing that, but there's a lot to come behind that. I need land. First, I need land. And then once I get land, then I can go over to like, you know, buy me a couple junkers so I can put the students in so we can ride around and they can tear up and grind the gears and all that stuff. Hey, buy me a couple T2000s. I hate that truck. Hey, sorry SoCal, I just dislike the T2000. Does the per mile rate affect how much you put in your tank should you just fill up after a drop? If you're a company, no, it doesn't matter. If you're leasing, yeah, because if you want to try to save as much money as possible. So if it takes you X amount of miles, you do that by how many miles your truck gets per gallon, and then that's how many gallons you'll put in the tank. But as far as being a company, the only time you really have to worry about fuel being a company is if you're heavy. Like right now, I'm about to pick up 45,000 pounds of cardboard. So when I go, I have to weigh first so I know how much fuel I can put in the truck. And shout out to everybody that informed me. A gallon of fuel weighs between 7.5, and 8 pounds a gallon. I know that now. Shout out to YouTube. He said, Prime is my #1 choice, but what's your opinion on Royale? I have no opinion on Royale. To be honest, the people that I know that drove for him, I'm not in contact with no more. Like Machine Gun Mike Bell, he drove for him. What's her girl name? She went over to Prime, and then they had to leave Prime because they were doing her husband wrong. Twisted something. You know. What company you with? I'm just with the little mom and pop's spot. I see you, Light Bright. The Pringle can, yeah, because you know I'm, you know, big head like a mushroom. So you know the Pringle can is wide enough for everybody, whether you're small or you. So you know, boop. But I got the simply lemonade bottle popping right now. Yo, TRB trying to get a follow back on Instagram. Oh, that's what's up, man. EO for sure. I'll definitely check that out when I get a chance. I don't even be on Instagram that much. You know, all I do now is I watch YouTube, Funimation, Hulu, Netflix, and every now and then I jump over to Facebook to check and see what's going on with Facebook. That's about it on my end. That's about it on my end. Let's see, TRB baby. That video was funny, James. He said this is a big ass essay. He said this motherfucker like, yo, like he just got out of jail. Like, thanks for the information dropping. Is much appreciated. No problem, man. No problem. Well, I don't want to keep y'all long, man. 22 minutes. Try to keep the live feed short. Thank everybody for coming in here. 45 people. Can y'all go ahead and hit that like button for me? Let's go ahead and do a question round. So any questions you might have for me about anything, trucking, life, whatever, let's go ahead and run that out the way. I'm still coming to California 2 weeks vacation. Hey, by the time you get down here to 2 weeks, I'll probably be over there where you at. Because I'm trying to be, in a couple weeks, I'm trying to be doing my own thing, picking my own loads, dealing with brokers and all that stuff. Man, I think it's time you should make the switch. I've been following you since Swift days, and I think if you would have stayed at Interstate, you would have been... Oh, yeah. That's without a doubt. If I would have stayed at Interstate, like the information I would have had for y'all and the things I would have been doing would have been like, yo, you can do this, and this is how you do it. I guarantee it. But, you know, when you're dealing with somebody, when you poke the bear, you know what I'm saying, they got your whole card. Whole card just meaning they can pull that from me. Hey, $5 holla. I'm gonna check you out in a minute. TRB was popping. Check it out now. What would happen if you go with the company that trains you, but what about if a person is going to need extra training? If you need extra training, just tell the company. They'll put you back with somebody else to get you better training. And most companies have key people. Like if you don't work out or you don't learn enough with one particular person, then they'll put you with their top training guy, and they put you with them for about a week or two so they can get you the information that you need in order to get you on out here. Let's see, Montana, y'all, Montoya said, you're the first YouTube trucker I started watching. Now I watch TB, logos, YTTA all day. Just passed my DNV test, getting my permit. That's what's up, man. I really do appreciate that $5 holla. Who influenced you to get into trucking? Being Poe. Being Poe. That's what influenced me to get into trucking. Like, I need to do something now where we get paid every week, and I like to drive, so I did it. I started watching YouTube. Everybody was talking smack about Swift. I said, well, shit, if it's that bad, I'll get the best training, and that's why I went on to Swift, and it was great. Hello, I'm located in SoCal, and I'm ready to drop $5 mil initially to start my trucking company for a heavy construction. Please advise. No, you don't need to drop 5 mil. What you need to do is first get some experience in trucking, and then go heavy haul, so you can understand the equipment you need, the type of truck you need, the lifestyle that your drivers is going to lead. You also understand the permits, the regulations, and different things like that. You can do that while getting paid and getting the experience, so that way once you do it, you can hop out, and like, you're not supposed to tie down a mobile home like that. You're supposed to use this particular type of strap, this particular type of chain, because if you just go out there and pay somebody to do it, they can end up ruining you. So hold that 5 mil, go buy some land, go drive a truck. You ain't even got to drive a truck for that long. Just drive a regular truck, a box, a reefer, or what. Learn the permits and all that stuff, and then start to invest in it. Once you have an idea of what it is you're investing in. And then you can also, if you start doing this like heavy haul or something like that, or you have somebody really close in your family that's doing heavy haul, you can actually learn the places where they ship heavy haul freight. Where do they ship the windmill blades from, or the big construction stuff? Where do they ship that out of? And then once you learn that, that's when you can start, get a business plan to present to them. But see, me, I do things the hard way. So I want to know what company you're going with. I'm going with Swift Knight Warner Transportation. My wife. James, I'll tell you. Shoot me a message on Facebook. My wife and I are going to Swift for training. Do you have any information? Just be patient. That's all I can tell you. Be patient. Then once y'all get in that truck together and start teaming, just start learning everything you can. Once you start learning everything you can, then start looking at, like, for instance, I'm gonna use interstate as an example. Which was funny is the interstate ads is popping up in front of my videos. I try to find out the address so I can block them, because I'm blocking interstate. You're not advertising on my YouTube, and by me saying that, I'm going to see an advertisement and get you the link. But just be patient. Then once you start running a team, get a little experience. Honestly, I would say whatever company you go with, go lease. The reason why I say go lease, because if you're driving team, that truck is always going to make money. So even if you're getting a rate per mile, $1.12, $1.09 per mile, since the truck doesn't stop, you're going to make good money. My nose is itching. You're going to make good money. And then if you can go, after you get your experience in, you can kind of learn the lease game. Go buy you a truck, or go to an owner-op only company or anything like that, to where you can start picking your loads. Because if I can only pick one load and it takes me 10 hours to get there, you'll be able to pick 2 loads, because by the time I'm shut down for 10, you done deliver the second load. You get what I'm saying? You can, in 20 hours, you can fit 2 loads. Well, you can fit more than that, but I'm just using a 10-hour span as an example. And so you'll be making a lot more profit than I would, being a team. That's why Trucker Brown already said that's why you see a lot of the Arabs and folks from India and stuff teaming. There's money in it. Cool, good looks. Appreciate it, Carlos. Do they send you into Mexico? Will your company go there? No, I've never driven an 18-wheeler in Mexico. I don't want to drive an 18-wheeler in Mexico, because anytime anybody that knows that Tijuana border, Lord, I don't even want to walk across the street in Tijuana, because it's dangerous. You got a double dutch. I don't know about now, but you got a double dutch. When that car passes, just run out there. And don't stop. Oh shit, don't stop. Because that driving, whew. Is your plan to switch and run specific freight, or focus on, say, dry van and reefer? I'm going to focus on dry van and reefer, because I kind of want to learn that. Preferably reefer, because I know I can always make money with reefer, because everybody needs to eat. So I'm probably going to focus on reefer. Let's see. When do you start picking loads? Come show the East some love. Oh, I'm definitely sliding out there. I'm sliding all the way out there. North Carolina, VA, and then heading right back. Yeah, brother, I've been watching TRB and you really influenced me to do trucking. I'm going to take my permit test Monday. Any suggestions? Just study. Study. I'm back on the road, brother. Be blessed next time. Hey, One Rich, that's what's up, man. Taking mines in the week. Where did all the YouTube truckers go? I don't know. I think, you still got Party Hard doing this thing. But everybody's busy, especially right now. Like it's exhausting to do YouTube when you're supposed to be sleeping. I need my 10 hours. Some people don't need 10 hours. I need my 10 hours. I've been only getting about 7 to 8, but I need 10. So get ad blocker widget so you don't get any ads. No. Interstate is advertising on my platform as a fuck you. That's how I feel about it when I see an Interstate ad. And then not only that, I don't want to block it because it got Jacoby Trucker in it. So they made sure to put Jacoby Trucker in the front. So I'm like, oh, okay. But nah. Noise. Let's see. Go to Camp Pennington. They hire for civilians to pull freight out the base, $36 an hour. That's great, but I want to own and go where I want. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that piece of info. Anybody that's looking that's in San Diego, check that out. Was driving for Warner back in 06 and came back to the island for a break that ended up lasting 10 years. You and TB got my mind right. Hey, that's what's up, man. All right, let's see what's good, my brother. What's going on? Let's see what's good, TRB. I passed my test DMV yesterday. My orientation is Wednesday. I'm on the way. Thanks. Hey, Ty, no problem. I'm about to get on up out of here, people. Let's see what's on TRB. The process of getting my CDLs and on the OTR was nice since I'm here in Vegas. Hey, night's all right with me. YouTube red, no ass. Okay. About to get back to the game once I get my business right. That's what I'm talking about. No. I don't care. I don't mind ads being in the front of my video. It's just that when Interstate ad is in front of my video, after me and them parted ways, why are you over here advertising? I already blew your freedom board up. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, look, it's TRB, 32 minutes. All right, I'm out of here. Just want to come by and shoot the shit with y'all. As always, I want to thank everybody for supporting me, and I don't ask you for much. What I do ask is that you pay attention, and I want to thank each and every one of you for your contributions. Y'all be easy. Peace.